Wooden Railway Productions presents Thomas and Friends video. The Mystery of the Lost Branch Line, Part 1. It was a lovely day on the island to decide all new engines had come to help on a new branch line project, but it wasn't really going too well due to the fact that there were only 5 engines working on it. Due to the fact that there were only 5 engines working on the project, the others were all being lazy bitches in the shed. So the engines couldn't really help it, but they worked on well and got it done. The engines were Ashima, Thomas, Diesel 10, Philip and Bodiam from the Cantonese Sussex Railway. They all worked hard on the project, and they all thought that it made them really useful engines. They'd all do their certain jobs, working back and forth along the line, making sure that their project was completed in time. But due to the fact that there were only 5 engines being useful, it meant that they had to take bigger loads than expected, especially little Philip. But the engine still got along marvellously, which was all that mattered. So they all worked hard and never made a fuss about a thing. They couldn't really help it. They just thought that they were being super helpful, in a way. Do you want a hand with that? I'll just shunt it for you. The bigger engines like to help out the smaller engines. They thought that made them really useful too. And it did. So the engines kept on working from dusk until dawn. As they got along so well, the engines usually got special jobs to work on the branch line with. But all in all, they think it just makes them really useful engines, which was all the Fat Controller cared about, to be honest. But people have their opinions. When one train comes in at the shed line, another one must leave. Right, I've just got to shunt out of the way so Diesel 10 can get through. So Diesel 10 and Bodiam went through, and off they went to do their job. The engines all worked incredible on the line, and the Fat Controller was always more than glad for them to play a little game or two, but as it got serious, Fat Controller just didn't approve, so the engines didn't play as many games as they used to. So the engines were always polite and content on the line. But as long as they were all glad, that was all that mattered. So when the project grew and grew, the line got larger. And it grew. And it grew. When a whole day of work had passed, the whole system was so big, so the work engines went to put away their trucks and coaches and wagons and odds and sods, they went back to sleep in the yard. Well, come on, Ashima, let's go put our trucks and stuff away. Do you think we can take it in one go? Yeah, should be. I'm just gonna I'll take half of the train up. So Ashima did that. She brought half of the train right up to the junction. And then she left for the yard. Then Thomas did what he had to do. So he took his lots of trucks to the yard. And then he went back to the yard. And then finally, Diesel, Tom and Bodium went to do their lots. So they dropped off their few trucks. And then they went back to the yard. And so on, every single day.